And now I'm continuing the video with more lateral truing. So when I go like this and spin the wheel, it looks pretty darn good. The run out might be maybe 1 or 2 millimeters. It's looking really good. I could go on to radial run out at this point, or radial truing, but I have a motive here. I want to tighten the spokes on this side because I'm trying to adjust the dish here. So I'm putting myself in a position to have to tighten the spokes on this side. Again, that's because I want to pull the rim this way, because when I checked the wheel dish, the rim was away from the camera and needs to be adjusted 4.5 millimeters. So because I want to put myself in a position, put myself in any position where I'm going to have to tighten the spokes on this side, I'll continue truing and I'll just get it all dialed. So right now it's not rubbing, so I'll adjust my truing stand until I get some rubbing. There was a little bit. Yep, there we go. It was these 3 are involved. Now when there's 3 involved in this situation, the scratch was right on this side. So I want to tighten this one, a quarter turn, and then loosen each one of these an eighth. So this is the nipple that was stripped. So I'm going to make sure that this 3-sided nipple wrench, which is a really high quality nipple wrench, but it doesn't go so well with this wheel build, because on this wheel build the spokes are kind of short and the spokes bend. So I'll just make sure that this nipple wrench is fully seated. I wanted to tighten this a quarter turn. Come and move to the other side, I'm going to loosen them an eighth of a turn. Okay, now I'm going to look for more scratching. Look for something to do here. Give myself some work. There's some scratching. A lot of scratching. Okay, so where is the scratching? Starts here. Stops. This one's going to get a little bit of adjustment because it's starting to scratch in between the spokes. So it's these 2. I'm just going to adjust these 2. So I'm going to go for a 1/8 tightening. And then the counter adjustment would be 1/8 loosening. Okay, the lateral's pretty happy. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to go on to radial truing at this point because I'm happy with the lateral truing. Again, I'm working through, and the steps are lateral truing, radial truing, dish, spoke tension. Lateral truing, I use the truing stand with these arms here and make adjustments where I tighten on one side, loosen on the other to get it centered. And then the radial truing is what I'm going to do next. So you bring this out like this, the park truing stand, and then you bring these in here. And then let's see how we're doing here with radial truing. I guess I'm already on to radial truing. I'll stop the video and start another one on radial truing.